trouble, 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 trouble. You know I might get in trouble. You know I might get in trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah, I may get in trouble with this. Yeah, I might hit the button with this. T.Cooke Briaunna Monet, yeah, you know how we coming with this. Heat it up like the summer with this. They tryna kick it, wanna planet with us. Yeah, they say it's something in the water, so I went out and fled on my wrist. She said she buy, I said pull up. She said hi, I said hola. She wanna vibe, I told her pull up. I said roll up. I'm like hold up. She said she buy, I said pull up. She said hi, I said hola. She wanna vibe, I told her pull up. I said roll up. I'm like, yeah, I may get in trouble with this. Yeah, I might hit the button with this. T.Cooke Briaunna Monet, yeah, you know how we coming with this. Heat it up like the summer with this. They tryna kick it, wanna planet with us. Yeah, they say it's something in the water, so I went out and fled on my wrist. Good trouble like John Lewis, on the daily like Jon Stewart.
Hello, hello.
What's good? What's good?
Welcome to another episode of I May Get in Trouble for This. It's Briaunna Monet.
It's your boy T.Cooke.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
I think that first we need to start with these two album drops, for sure.
Definitely.
Do we need to go ahead and get to the Ye report?
Another Ye report. Hey, look. So much has happened, literally, since the last episode. We say that every episode, but as soon as we wrap, something else happened.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we finished recording the last episode, literally like an hour after that, Kanye came out and said that the label released his album without his permission.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if that's cap or not. I'm low-key calling cap.
Really?
Yeah.
You're calling cap on your face?
Yeah, Ye's my boy, but I just feel like it might be a little cap. And the only reason I say that is because I think it may be an alibi for him not dropping on the same day as Drake. Because they were supposed to go head to head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in order for him not to look like, oh, I'm ducking the smoke, I'm gonna say they released it. You feel what I'm saying? I can
see that, yeah.
So that's the only thing. I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. There's rumors of a Donda Deluxe that's gonna drop soon as well. Some tracks that didn't make the album.
Okay.
But yeah, so since then, Drake has dropped CLB.
And like I told you guys, I did my homework.
Yes.
I listened to both.
So what was your takeaways from both albums?
I just want to set the record straight that they are two different people, two different types of artists, in two different stages of their lives and careers. And to compare it's not comparable, honestly. I love both albums. I really do. And I don't know. Like, I can't say one is better than the other. I really love both of them equally. And I want to say shout out to them. I know there's beef, but shout out to them for all this good music. And shout out to my faves, Jay-Z and Travis, for being neutral in the midst of all the beef. And, appearing on both albums. I loved both of their tracks on each album. So, yeah. That's my takeaway from it.
Yeah, my takeaway from it was, I think, and I've seen this on Twitter, I think you can be a fan of both.
You can. Two things can be true at one time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And everybody knows how I give it up. I'm Team Ye, and I'm unapologetic by it. I'm going to stand by Ye through thick and thin. Whatever he do, good or wrong, it doesn't matter to me. I'm Team Ye. But I would be a hater if I sit up here and act like Drake is not one of the most talented, artists of our generation. Yeah. I like Drake music too, but y'all know how I give it up on Twitter. So at the end of the day, but when it comes to the actual albums, like you said, I think they are not comparable.
Yeah.
Like I think
it's two different vibes.
Yeah, like, and they're both a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
And they're both a vibe.
Like I really want to go through, because we didn't do a last episode, so I really want to go through. I'll go through the track list in the Donda. You can go through the track list in the Certified Lover Boy.
Okay. Mind you, I just listened to both, so.
So you one listen in on both.
Right. So I haven't had time to really dissect or remember each song. But let's go.
All right. So on Donda.
I will say I did not play the Donda chant at all yet, just
Y'all
because
scary.
I saw. I saw on Twitter people
bro.
were like, I feel like he's trying to summon something here. They're like, people said they wouldn't play it all the way through. So I said, I'm just not going to play it at all.
It's literally just Donda, 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 Donda.
Okay, that sounds like a seance.
I mean,
I'm good.
There's a theory floating around that it says it. So first of all, the lady who's saying Donda is Selena Johnson, who is the singer on All Falls Down.
Okay.
That's who's saying it. There's a theory floating around that she said it 58 times in remembrance of his mother passing at age 58.
Okay.
And that the rhythm of Donda is supposed to be his mother's heartbeat.
I love that.
But I think that's cap too. I think it's
okay.
Yeah, like he hasn't confirmed it. So
Okay.
like some of the Kanye insiders that I follow, they're saying that that's not true. That's just a theory that people are saying. They say she actually said it 60 times as opposed to 58 times. But
who's really counting though?
at the end of the day, that's just my take on that song. But
I mean, that's lovely if that is true. But that's for him and not for me.
that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't ever, but like being realistic, like how many times do you actually play an intro on an album? I always normally start at track 2. Like I'll play it, but it might just be talking. It might just be a skit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't really
true.
ever play the first song on an album unless it's like Drake when he does like an epic type of intro. But we'll get into that.
Right.
So on Donda, my favorites. I'm gonna just go off of some of my favorites. I like
Okay.
the whole album, but I'm gonna just So Jail with Jay-Z,
Of course.
fire.
Yeah.
I like Off the Grid with Playboy Cardi and who else is on there? I know it's Playboy Cardi and it's 5EO Foreign. 5EO, I don't know what he tapped into, but he had a moment. He blacked out on that song.
Yeah.
He just snapped.
I need to go back and listen. I think I like it.
Off the Grid, halfway through the beat switches to a drill beat and then 5EO Foreign comes in
now I
and
get
just starts snapping.
Yeah.
So shout out to him, and he said that his next album, Kanye is going to produce his next album.
Nice.
So we'll see if that ever comes into fruition or not.
Yeah.
But that's with that. Track 5, Hurricane with Abel and
Yes.
Lil Baby.
My
Fire.
favorite. That's my favorite.
That shit is ridiculous. Like
Yes.
it's just
Baby goes off. Of course, I love Abel's vocals on it, and then Kanye at the end with that. That's my favorite part.
facts.
So.
Facts.
Yeah.
Track 6, Praise God. That has Travis and Baby
Yeah.
King. That joint is hard.
Yeah.
I like Okay. There's some shots in there at Drake on Okay allegedly. You would
Didn't
probably have to
catch
go
it.
back and
Yeah.
listen to that. But yeah, I like Okay. I think that's the joint with Lil Yachty's on there as well.
Okay.
And then Believe What I Say is the Lauryn Hill sample.
I did. Yeah, I caught that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Moon. I like Remote Control in 24, but Moon is the one with Don Toliver. His vocals, I said that a few weeks ago, super heavenly on that song.
I love Don. Now that I know who he is.
Yeah, that's just crazy to me. And I really like, I like all of these, but I really like Lord, I Need You. And that's the one with the sample of Shorty Girl, Brie Babineau, however you pronounce it.
Ooh,
She had a song go viral a few years ago, and Kanye, it was like just like a YouTube clip, Instagram clip. Kanye actually sampled her vocals from the clip and put it on the song, and then there was a controversy like because she said she didn't know nothing about it when the album came out. And so the actual so she was singing her rendition of a song called Make Me Over Again. I think it was by Tone X.
Yeah.
And so she was singing her version of that in the clip, but Tone X, is it Tone or is it Tone? How you say his name, bro?
I think it's
Tone, whatever it is, y'all know who I'm talking about, because he don't even go by that name anymore. But nonetheless, he came out and said that the business was handled on the back end, like it was handled. So allegedly, I guess Kanye and the label cleared the sample through him because he's the original copyright owner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the girls who vocals were sampled, she didn't get no type of compensation.
That's not right though.
So I feel like she's legally she's not entitled because she didn't write the song.
But
the vocals though, that ad lib, it would be nice if Kanye, he not entitled to, but it would be nice if he, you know, cut a check. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's not.
I mean, it's the technicality. She don't own anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Because you look at these rappers and they don't always write their songs, but you pay them for their verse because it's their voice and their person, you know, doing it. Yeah.
I mean, Kanye does have a history of uncleared samples, like Bound 2.
Great.
Bound 2 wasn't cleared when the album came out.
Yeah.
And then, but Kanye has the money so that whenever they come, he just pay them out.
Right.
I know Bound 2 wasn't cleared, and I know it was another joint too. But nonetheless, I mean, he did clear the We Don't Want No Devils in This House.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the girl praying, like he got that cleared. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know all the legalities of it. I just know that that's still one of my favorites on the album.
Is that the one where he's obviously talking about Kim? Which one is that? Yeah,
he is talking about Kim on there.
Yeah.
Impure Souls with Roddy Ricch is one of my favorites as well.
Love it.
That joint is crazy, yo.
Roddy Ricch he does everything right.
He don't miss
everything right.
He really don't miss. Like he don't.
Yeah. I love No Child Left Behind.
No Child Left Behind.
I know that was like one of the first that came out. Like that was like his teaser or whatever. But I love it.
That was on the Sha'Carri Richardson commercial, the Beats headphones commercial. Yeah. Come to Life is definitely one of my favorites, and I think people are sleeping on it. I've never heard a Kanye song sound like that. Like he really like took it to another level. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I need to go back and listen now.
And for real, those when the piano come in, I heard allegedly Tyler the Creator played the piano part. Ooh. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure, but that's kind of like, I think there's more bops up here or more hits than misses on Donda. For me, it's a super long album when you get into the part twos of the songs, and it's an hour and 49 minutes. So I said on Twitter, I really feel like Kanye and Drake could have condensed their albums down.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
because I don't like listening to things that make it seem like it's a chore to get through it. But yeah, that's just my take on Donda, but I'm rocking with Donda.
I like
I'm rocking
it.
with it.
I do. All right, let's get into Certified Lover Boy. Champagne Poetry was his intro, and like you said, you usually skip intros, but this one you cannot skip because Drake did his thing on it.
I don't really like Champagne Poetry.
Really?
It probably has to grow on me. But yeah, I don't really necessarily care for it. That's just me. I think he's had better intros than Champagne Poetry, but it's cool.
Poppy's Home was nice. I appreciated the feature with Nicki on it and the reference, you know. So.
Yeah, I like Nicki coming on there. I thought that was she always saying you bitches is my sons. Yeah. So I understand why he got her up there. I'm not a huge fan of like calling another man daddy or Poppy.
Oh yeah, no, that was
like that's
I'm
my
sure that
only.
Was a lot for the guy.
Yeah, that's my only confliction with that song. Other than that, I love the beat on there.
Girls Want Girls was okay. It wasn't my fave, but I'll have to say Lil Baby's feature on Donda I like better than his feature here.
I would say that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
In the Bible didn't really stick out to me.
Yeah,
I love Dirt and I love Giveon, but it didn't really stick out.
Yeah, I don't think they had. I think their features are probably the only thing that that could save that song.
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Durk for shouting out his girl's
that was cute.
cosmetic line.
They were Royale Cosmetics.
Yeah, like, hey, I understand the reasoning. He said Drake gonna do 1 billion streams. You know what I'm saying?
I was just weak on Twitter because people are like, your man could never. And people are like, how's my man gonna get on a Drake feature? Like,
Yeah, but no, shout out Dirk. They said that was really the only certified lover boy thing about the whole album was him shouting out his girl on that song.
Aw.
But yo, I did like that aspect of
That
the
was
song.
cute, yeah.
But girls want girls. I like that a lot better than in the Bible.
Yeah.
So
Love All, I love that.
hey, Hove woke up
Said
and
his
chose
name.
violence.
I love him.
Hey,
I
y'all gotta
just-
go listen to that
I
verse.
just
man.
appreciate him so much.
Love all is fire. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah. Fair trade. I loved, I like Travis Scott's feature here better than I liked it on Donda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just he didn't really have a huge part of Donda.
Yeah.
It was like more like kind of like a
Yeah.
few bars, but yeah, when the beat switches on Fair Trade and
Trav
Travis
goes
starts
off.
rapping,
Yeah.
fire.
It's lit. Way Too Sexy. I love that song. It's been like everybody's been everywhere posting it, listening to it, whatever. I definitely think it's like the hottest single out right now, and I love it
I hate that song.
with the music video.
I think they dropped the music video to make people like the song. The music video is funny and it's memeable. It's
Yeah.
cultural. It's a lot of references.
Drake and Future
in it.
love to act together.
Yeah,
They're
so
definitely like best friends.
they make it hard to hate when you see the music video. It's kind of hard to hate on the song, but I still the actual song. I don't really like it.
Are
but
you serious?
yeah, I actually hate that song. That's actually my least favorite on the whole album.
It's one of my favorites.
But then again, it's just like I just don't really like the song. But yeah, it may grow on me down the road. I may need to hear it
How
in
do
a
you
club
not
setting.
get in your bag when you listen to that? Like, I'm too sexy for this.
I don't like it.
People are already posting, I'm too sexy for this rent, too sexy for this job.
I agree with that, but I still don't like the song. But that's just me. Like,
TSU, I like that, you know.
TSU is really it was a Drake leak on SoundCloud months
really?
ago called Not Around,
Okay.
and now it's just called TSU, but nonetheless
I
that
was
song is
weak
fire.
that the Texas State University Twitter account had to confirm that he's talking about Texas Southern, and everybody collectively was like, we know. Like, we knew we were going to talk about Texas State.
I didn't even see that.
Into Deep. It's not sticking out to me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that one more. I like that feature.
I don't remember it too
More
much.
than,
I was listening to this while I was
Way Too
doing
Sexy.
things, so maybe I was just tuning out. But someone said that Drake and Future do Toxic really well, and I agree.
Into Deep is fire.
Two Scorpios, two Scorpio men at that. Yeva's Heartbreak, that was
Hold
a
on, you
beautiful
skipped
song.
one.
I did? Pipe Down.
Don't skip that, please. Don't.
I
do
like that one.
Pipe Down, I ran it back like 3 times as soon as I heard it. Pipe Down he's saying some real shit
Yeah.
up there. Like, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics while you
Yeah, go ahead.
cause I'm like, yo, come on, Drake,
I'm
talk
going to
to
pull
him.
it up with you.
He said, hold on.
Said you belong to the streets.
You know I love you more than all them niggas put together, and it's a lot of niggas trust. I put the list together. Come on, Drake. Like let Shorty know. I don't know
I
who
just
you
wanna
talking
know
about,
who he's
but it's
talking
like, yo,
about.
like he said, yo, how much do I gotta spend for you to pipe down? How deep do I gotta dig for you to pipe down? Like, come on, Drake. Like, really talk to them, man. Like, that's how we feel all the time as men. That's how we feel. Like, how much do we gotta spend for you to pipe down? How deep do we gotta deep for you to pipe down? Like, that's, hey, when he
Please.
look, hey, I think he made that song for probably men and women, but at the end of the day, that song is probably one of my favorites on the album. I'm not gonna cap.
All right. Moving on, Yeva's Heartbreak. That was a beautiful song. No Friends in the Industry. That one was okay.
Okay, hold on.
It was good. It was good.
Chill out. No Friends in the Industry is my favorite on the album.
Okay.
Hands down. Yeba's Heartbreak is beautiful, but I could really do without it. Like, to be honest, I don't think it makes or breaks the album for me. But No
I think
Friends,
it's just the Yeba feature that everybody's excited about.
yeah. But at the same time, I just feel like No Friends in the Industry, to me personally,
It resonates.
it resonates because it's real talk. And not only that, it gives me, if you're reading this, it's too late vibes from Drake. Like, when he has that bravado, when he has that, delivery, I like that. So
Yeah. Knife Talk, I'm sadly disappointed.
I love Knife Talk.
I was looking forward to a better 21 Savage feature, and it just didn't do it for me. Like, I skipped it. I was on the treadmill and I skipped it.
Let's talk about Project Pat. Project Pat. Hey, look. Project Pat's feature on Knife
I think he
Talk.
did better, yeah, than both of them.
I mean, that's his style. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like he owns it very well. So Knife Talk, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. Like the combination, like the sequence of No Friends in the Industry, Knife Talk, 7 a.m. and Brittle Path.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying Bridle. I think it's Brittle.
Yeah.
Either way, that's the song that he shots at Kanye on.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to dissect it?
Yeah, let's go through it.
I can't even get the lyrics. So.
I'm pulling up some of the controversial lyrics. Hold on. As I'm going through them, there was a line in there that he says, "See the watch collection and assume I got time because of the Ruby Rose two-tone." And Ruby Rose and her whole family and friends posted a video. They going crazy because they feel like Drake shouted her out on the album. It's not really confirmed if he's talking about Ruby Rose or if he's talking about the Ruby Rose like stones in the.
Yeah.
We don't know, or it could be a double entendre. We don't know, but she taking that and she running with that for sure. And I would too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
but that's embarrassing.
Yeah, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know. So there's that. And then I'm looking for the lyrics.
Is that the watch with the controversy with Virgil?
No, that's a different watch. Drake is a man.
I'm trying to put pieces together.
Yeah, that's a different.
Still not adding up. Okay.
All right. So the first thing that I caught was he said, "Man, respectfully, I just want my respect." Mm-hmm. I think that's a shot at Justin LaBoy.
Mm-hmm. That's why you tweeted that.
Because I mean, who else is saying respectfully 100 times? You know what I'm saying? And then there's something else in here too. I really got to get into. Hold on. He said, "I could give a F about who designing your sneakers and tees."
Oh yeah, I did catch that. "Have
somebody put you on the gilding. You play with my seed."
Yeah, he's definitely talking about.
He's talking to Ye.
Yeah, and when Pusha leaked about him having a son.
And he's talking about when Kanye dropped the Life of Pablo merch, it was Gildan t-shirts. It said the Life of Pablo, it was on Gildan tees. I don't think that's just irony. Yikes. I think Drake was in his bag when he got, and you know, it hurts me to say because I love Kanye, but I'm gonna give Drake his props. When he get in that bag, he get in that bag. And yeah, that's what he said. And then he said, hold on, it's some more lines in here. So he said, "Give that address to your driver, make it your destination instead of just posting out of desperation." He talking about when Kanye leaked his Addy. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I know this is very timely. He probably went in and, you know what I'm saying?
No, they said that clip of him laughing diabolically was on his way to the studio to make this song. So
yeah. So he said, I agree. He said, "Why the F are we peacemaking, doing the explanations if we just gonna be right back in this bitch with no hesitation?"
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, and then he went on and said, "I'll play it cool with you, then mark a nigga like Copenhagen." Come on, man. Come on. Denmark a nigga like
Denmark, yes.
Sir,
I'm happy to see you give Drake his props.
I'm not a Drake hater though. Like, that's what I need people to understand. I'm not anti-Drake. I'm pro-Ye. There's a difference. Like, yo, everybody be coming at me like I won't give props. Me as a lyricist, I respect bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like Ye is really at his bar phase right now. He more on a production and giving props to God.
Yes.
But it's people out here who still respect lyricism, and I'll never front on Drake's pen.
Yeah.
Ghostwriter allegations or not, Drake is still Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I live for moments, even though he dissing my boy. Yo, I live for moments like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop head, so it's like I really respect when he get in that bag.
He did his thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it might be one more joint in here.
Drake always does this thing on a timestamp and location song.
That's a fact. That's a
7
fact.
a.m. on Bridal Path.
Without a doubt. So he said, he's just so witty, man. He said, far as the Drake era, man, we in the golden ages. Look at the total wages and look at heroes falling from grace in their older ages. Once again, if Drake will do anything, he's going to age shame. He's going to do that. He's going to call you old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never going to be that age. You know what I'm saying? But he's talking about Kanye falling from grace.
Mm-hmm. There was something ages. About trying to, something about with the nation. I think there was a shot at Ye being in the White House.
Oh, trying to run for president? Yeah. I did catch that. He said, This is me reaching the deepest state of meditation while you over there trying to impress the nation.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I think
not even just running for president, but also like being shoulder to shoulder with the cheese puff. So yeah.
Not the cheese puff. But yeah, so he said something up here. Oh, my line that I noticed, he said, if we talking top 3, then you've been sliding to 3rd like stolen bases. So, I mean, like, Drake is really, look, man, it hurts my heart to say, but speaking of this, before we, like, wrap the rest of the album, Drake had a radio show. I forgot what it's called. It's on Sirius XM. I think it's called Sound.
It's OVO Sound, right?
Isn't because that was on when he was on Apple Music, he was doing that, but he got a different joint now.
Okay.
But he leaked Kanye's diss record towards him on his radio show
with Andre 3000.
With Andre 3000.
And now everybody loves that song better than both of the albums.
Fact. Everybody's saying, why is this song not on the album?
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be on the deluxe. Andre 3000 came out and said that he hated that, you know, he's basically in between, in the middle, because he said he wanted to be on Certified Lover Boy. He said he wanted to, you know, also be on Donda, and he said he wants to work with Kendrick. He wants to be on Kendrick's album.
Yeah.
So he said he just wants to work with people that inspire him, and he hate that the song is coming out like this.
Yeah.
But I think initially when Andre 3000 got on it, the verse where Kanye is dissing Drake wasn't on there. It was a different verse altogether. Okay. And then Kanye went back and changed it. But then I guess he kept Andre up there. So yeah, but Andre 3000's verse is crazy, but Kanye's verse is crazy too. Really? I'm not gonna cap. He got busy. So yeah, that was allegedly, that song was supposed to come out at 8 p.m. yesterday on Saturday. It never dropped. So I think they may be holding it for the deluxe version of Donda. Hopefully we get that song, because that sample is crazy. And anytime Ye and Andre 3000 are on the song together, it's up. So
Andre 3000, he's just like a legend. Like, gotta give him his flowers.
Lyrically, he's out of this world. So, but yeah. So, what song we on? Race My Mind.
Yeah,
right?
Race My Mind was cool. Fountains with Tim's was cool, especially because I think Tim's made Essence, in my opinion.
True.
Like, without Tim's, I don't think Essence would have been as popular as it has been.
Sure.
Get Along Better with Ty Dolla $ign, Peak Toxicity.
That song is cool to me.
It was cool, but I was just like, dang, it's like I get along better with your friend now. It's just like, ooh, whoever he's talking about. Sorry to that girl. You Only Live Twice, fire.
Come on, man. That's the
we have Rick Ross and Wayne, fire.
That's the sequel to
oh my gosh,
YOLO, You Only Live Once, basically. Like, whatever that song was called on Take Care, this is the sequel to that, and that beat is crazy, and I love that song. That's one of my favorites.
It's one of my faves too. I loved I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi. I love Cudi. So
I could have passed on that record.
What?
I'm not really. It wasn't really like. I've only listened to it like twice, so maybe it'll grow on me. But all first listen, I could have did without. I think if he would have, let's go through the last 2 songs, and then I'll tell you.
All right. Fucking Fans was okay. Someone had me weak though on Twitter. They were like, "When was Drake Fucking Fans? Why wasn't I around?"
I'm dead.
Okay, sis. And then the remorse. I loved the remorse.
The remorse, yes,
that
of course.
Lyrically, in the way that he really shouted out his team, his friends, and it just reminds me of you guys.
We always talk about how Drake age shames and how he hotel shames. But on like the 5th or 6th bar, he admits that he says, and I quote, "The best Western is where a nigga was sleeping at." Yes. Oh, so you did, but I thought you never seen the inside of a Western, but you slept at the best Western though. So it's like, yo, don't act like you've always been superstar celebrity Drake, top, you know, he 5-star Drake. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he said that, I'm like, oh, okay, so you have slept in, you know,
and it's probably been a traumatizing experience, which is why he hotel shames now.
Look, I was just glad when I heard that. My ears perked up because I said, "Yo, we always talking about Drake and where he will not stay at." It's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but other than that,
I do love this song, especially when he says, "Friends that dedicated their life to just keep me intact." I was just like, you can't pray for a better team, you know, like.
Yeah. So you're only as good as the team that's around you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the remorse, I got to go back through that. I think I only listened to it once or twice. But all first listen, like, I think he could have, if I was Drake, I would cut down some of these songs personally. I think he hasn't dropped in so long, so I understand why you put 20 plus songs on there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's kind of dropped though, like even throughout the pandemic.
What was his last? He dropped Dark Lane demo tape, which was like throwaways that kind of leaked, even though that was like a hard album.
I wouldn't say throwaway.
It was. I mean, a lot of that, like at least half of those songs were on SoundCloud, like Desires and like some of those songs were like the joint with War. Mm-hmm. Like that was
my favorite.
Yeah, that was on, like I think that had leaked too. So it was just like, I think he just put something together. I ain't gonna say it was all leaks, but I wouldn't consider that really like a Drake album. Like I think it's just like, all right, let me put some songs together.
Yeah, I mean it was a demo tape, I guess.
Yeah, like a demo. But this album, I just feel like I would have took, for me, y'all might hate me for this, I would have took the intro off. I know y'all love the intro. I would have took Champagne Poetry off. I would have took off Yeba's Heartbreak. I could do without it. Fountains, I would have took that off. I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but I would have took that off. Get Along Better, for the toxicity of the album theme, I guess you could keep it on there. But the joint with Cudi and then Effing Fans, I would have took that off. I would have put it like 14, 15 songs, and I would have got out of there. I think some of this is filler, and I would have did. And Drake and Kanye could have took some of them songs, like maybe about 5 of them songs off, and it would have just like been more compact. But that's just my opinion. But
I mean, we have it, so it is what it is.
Last thing I want to say about the albums before we get off the topic is I don't care who you are. You probably not going to outsell Drake unless you are like Taylor Swift. So like to really use the numbers as justification to whose album is better, let's put the numbers aside, because it's like, yo, that's not even fair. Drake's going to do the numbers that he does, not trying to take nothing away from him. But Kanye, I think he sold 325K the first week, which is great for Kanye. But y'all also have to take into account that Kanye dropped on a Sunday at 8 a.m. He didn't drop on a Thursday night at midnight like everybody drops. You feel what I'm saying? So he cut 48 plus hours, whatever the math is, off of his streaming like sales. True. He also, the pre-orders, when people pre-ordered the album, they refunded people's pre-orders, so none of those counted towards his sales because he had updated the album from when people pre-ordered it. So they refunded people their money. So those are two things that's going against Kanye. I think if you would have put those two things there, he would be close to 500,000 first week. That's just my humble opinion. Drake, his numbers are out of this world. He breaking streaming numbers, but I think Kanye and Drake are that level of artists where they can do that. I think Drake's had the biggest debut since Taylor Swift last year. I think that's what they're saying. So shout out to them, man.
Just shout out to both of them.
Shout out to both of them.
I'm proud of both. And that has been the Ye Report.
I mean,
The
that's
Ye
a
and
Ye and Drake
report.
report this week. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, before we wrap it up, though, do you want to talk about the backlash that Kanye received from artists that didn't make it on the album?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay.
Soulja Boy was pissed.
Of course.
Called Kanye everything but a child of God
Wait.
this week on Twitter. He said that's why Kim Kardashian left your ass because you bipolar and da 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 and really going crazy. He's like, yo, F you, we can box, square up, you a B, you this and that. And then he ends up leaking his verse that he did on Remote Control. And to me, I see why it didn't make the album, Big Draco. I'm sorry. I know you was the first to do this
everything.
and do that, but you know, you might have been the first to get left off the album too, because or the first to put that garbage, that verse in the trash, because I ain't really like that verse, bro. I mean,
think it's
I ain't really think it fit the content of what the song was. You know what I'm saying? So that was Soulja Boy. He was upset. Then your boy Chris Brown was upset that he didn't make the album. He was supposed to be on. I think it was was it Jonah or one of these songs? So many songs. I think it was supposed to be on Jonah. Showrunner, look that up for me. But yeah, I think we were supposed to be on there, and he did a verse and a hook. And the hook was fire. The verse was actually fire too, but I see why it didn't make it, because he started talking about a group text and then group sex, and Kanye saved, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is an album about his mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad that your verse didn't make the cut. Like,
sir.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, but he was definitely mad at Kanye too. I heard that they patched it up though. So that was Soulja, Chris Brown. Was there anybody else that got left on the album?
I don't know.
I think it was those two specifically that I remember.
It's time. Like, Soulja Boy's been funny, you know, in the past month or two, you know, with his little jokes here and there. But let's move on. It's time. Especially making a hit at someone's mental health. Like, all right.
And speaking of mental
Playtime's
health,
over. You aren't funny anymore.
And speaking of mental health, and I said this on Twitter this week, I said Kid Cudi and Drake being on a song back again together is just monumental, because they had beef with two birds in one stone when Drake poked fun at Kid Cudi's mental health. And for them to, I guess, patch it up and still do a song together, that's a different level of forgiveness, because I'm just not there yet as a Christian. God's still working on me. You're not going to poke fun at my mental health and then I bury the hatchet and then we doing a song together. I don't care, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, big shout out to Cudi.
Yeah.
I love him so much, just as like a person.
Now, Cudi's feature on Donda, on Moon with Don Toliver. He wasn't on Donda at first, but then Ye reached out and put him on there, and Kid Cudi killed this feature. Like, so it's like he's actually on both albums too, but he's been getting some backlash because they say he playing both sides.
No, he's just being neutral, like Travis and Jay.
You know what I'm saying? They got relationships and rapport with both of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I don't know. But yeah,
I mean, Cudi even tweeted, because I think someone had tweeted, you know, like, I'm so glad that Drake and Cudi, you know, buried the hatchet, and Cudi retweeted, said me too. So again, shout out to him. Also, he lost his dog recently, so R.I.P. to his dog.
You said Cudi lost his dog? Oh, I ain't
so that was really sad. Yeah.
Dang.
I know. It was like his best friend. So,
dang.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's everything for the.
Yeah.
That's a good breakdown.
The Drake and Ye report.
For sure.
All right. What else has been really trending this week? I mean,
what you want? I mean, hey, look.
Let's talk about Boosie and Lil Nas X.
Let's talk about who? Lil Nas X
and Boosie.
Hey, somebody said Moonlight was Boosie's 9/11. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Fam. Hey, look.
Oh my God, why is he so obsessed? It is so funny.
Look, man. Boosie, I understand you got the right to your opinion, bro. But this is a battle that you are not going to win. You're not.
But I don't know why he has made it, like, now his life goal. Like, this is what he wakes up in the morning for.
Yes. Like, he is just super just anti-gay. Like, he's just like super anti-gay. He like anything about it. He's like, no, y'all influencing these kids, man. Hey, man. Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro.
They said if you say Lil Nas X in the mirror 3 times, Boosie.
Hey, yo. Look, man. Look.
And it doesn't help that Lil Nas X is pregnant now.
Lil Nas X is pregnant, bro. He's pregnant. He did a pregnancy photo shoot with what was the magazine that they did? They published the pictures. Like, he really like, yo, fam.
He's trolling. It's so funny. Like, all I see is Lil Nas X tweeting. He's like, I'm up here on Twitter arguing with people. It's not good for the baby. I'm stressed out. I love his comedy so much. And I don't know if this is real, but I think Barack Obama gifted him like baby presents or something.
I want to call cap on that, but I don't know. So he was in People magazine with the pregnancy photos. Exclusive People magazine photos. And I'm just like, I mean, all of this for the promotion of his album that's about to drop in a week or so. So I think he has, September 17th. That's his baby that he says he's carrying. And I get it, you know, and I get his sense of humor. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and bash the brother. You know what I'm saying? I seen on Facebook people were juxtaposing Lil Nas X being pregnant and then that episode of the Cosby Show when all the fellas was pregnant. It was like, y'all let this slide, so y'all got to let this slide. Like, you know
they brought up the Fairly Odd Parents when Cosmo was pregnant.
Yeah. So I'm just like, hey, I mean, to each his own, man. Yeah. I'm just like not going to lose no energy or sleep off of what Lil Nas X is doing or what Boosie is saying. It's just like, I feel
going
you.
Crazy over there.
It's always gonna be two sides of the story, you know. But it's just like, yeah, it's definitely wild.
It's hilarious.
It's wild.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of pregnancy, I do want to do a quick shout out to my cousin Chris and Olivia. They're expecting new baby in the family.
Yes, sir.
And now everybody can take the pressure off of me. When am I getting grandkids? When am I getting great grandkids?
Hey, look.
You got great grandkids money?
I'm weak. Hey, shout out to both of y'all.
Yeah.
Wishing y'all a healthy pregnancy for
Absolutely. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the Lil Nas X.
All right. Well, let's get into some debauchery, if you will. We covered this man a few months ago on the podcast, but Trick Daddy is back in the news.
All right.
Trick Daddy admits he likes to get ate out.
Okay.
And says he's the president and CEO and founder. Hold on, he's president, everything. CEO, and founder of
the whole committee.
EBG, which stands for Eat the Booty Gang, Eat a Booty Gang, as he says it in his accent. This was very controversial this week. I think he let this information go on the Drink Champs podcast. Shout out to Noriega, the real Noriega. Shout out to Nori. What's your feelings about this? As a woman, if a man told you that they were president, CEO, and founder of Eat a Booty Gang, and how would you feel about that? That's what I really want to know.
It's nothing crazy.
So you.
Okay, so the male G-spot is in the anus.
We know this.
Yes. So a man might like that and want that.
I understand that. If we're gonna be technical, like, and I know Boosie gonna hate this, but nothing that a man does with a woman is gay. Let me just put that out there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So if your man would want you to do that, why not?
Yeah. Now, is it for me? No. You know, but to each his own. Everybody has their kinks and quirks and everything that they like. Hey, what you do in your bedroom is up to you. I'm not in your bedroom.
I mean, as long as it's consensual and safe.
Hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
But to me, as a man's man, I just feel
don't say that though. Does that make you less of a man's man?
I feel, no, it doesn't make you less, but I feel like the tossing up of the legs, and all of this, that's too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, like I gotta draw the line there. And I remember a few years ago when Tank was on the Breakfast Club and he said that he be putting his legs up and he be like, get in there. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I for me personally, that's just, as a man, I just feel like, don't make you less of a man, but I know what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do, and that's not my cup of tea. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I just found it, he said that he eat the booty and he get his booty ate. He said both. He doing both. So it's like, I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, like you.
I think it's okay. Like, everything goes. If you want to please your partner and that's something they like, then all right.
Hey, to each his own. I'm not no one to pass judgment on Trick Daddy. I just found it very funny because he always doubles down. And he's probably tripled down on this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just found it very interesting.
I encourage all men to explore.
Hey, look.
Just try it.
Hey, they say you can't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
But I know what I like and what I don't like. And, I'm good off of that.
All
you know,
right.
I don't think I've unlocked that level of freakiness.
Okay.
I might be 35 plus when I get there. It might be when
you meet the right
might be
one.
when I get married when I get there. I might not never get there, but regardless, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't say that I'm going to fill out a membership for EBG.
No.
You know, I can't say that.
I wouldn't want to be a part of that.
I'm not part of the eat a booty game. Yeah, I'm not part of that. I'm not part of it. No judgment if you are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
To each his own.
To each his own.
All right.
That's all I can really say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I can't really say no more about it. But, yeah. Moving along.
I think this is hilarious, but the Federal Trade Commission is now launching an investigation regarding McDonald's McFlurry machines.
Rightfully so, as they should.
The fact that it is so bad now the FTC has to get involved.
Yes.
But it's real.
It's
Like,
real.
I don't even go to McDonald's a lot. Like, I maybe once or twice a year, like when I'm down bad. But I mean, like drunk, nothing else is open or it's the closest thing. And honestly, I like McFlurries. You know, it's like a blizzard.
When's the last time you had one, though?
Years.
That's the question.
Literal years. But I think that I had tried maybe in the past year or so to like get a McFlurry and the ice cream machine is down. And it's just like,
you just almost know not to even ask.
Exactly.
Like, don't even bark up that tree because you know what the answer gonna be.
but why
You know
is
what I'm
that?
saying?
That's so crazy. Like across the nation.
I know the answer.
What's the answer?
A few months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, a video popped up on my YouTube, and it was, why are McDonald's, y'all should look this up too, why are McDonald's ice cream machines always down?
Mm-hmm.
It has something to do with the vendor of the machine, right?
Okay.
So the vendor so McDonald's has an exclusive contract with a specific vendor that makes that machine in all of their restaurants, right? So after a certain part, the machine, like, it's something where the machine like breaks down and it has a code on the machine, and the only people that can kind of troubleshoot it are the workers for that company that distributes the machine, right?
Got it.
So in order to get those people to come out to fix the machine, it costs money to get the people to come out, and they will fix it, and they'll come out and fix it, and then within a day or two it'll be broke again. So allegedly there's a secret, and what is the who is doing this? The FTC?
Federal Trade Commission.
Hey, don't come knocking on our door. I'm just letting you know what I learned from this YouTube video. That's all I'm saying. So allegedly,
and they might already know that, and they're really going to look into the vendor.
Yeah, because this dude did months of research breaking this down. Yeah. So there's a secret like menu on the machine, a secret code that you can type in and troubleshoot yourself. And there's also a company a third-party company who made a piece to fix all of the ice cream machines at McDonald's. But McDonald's So you know how McDonald's has different owners of the different franchises.
Yeah.
So some of the, like, maybe a few of the franchise owners bought this piece and put it on the machine, and their machine works. But McDonald's Corporation, since they didn't come up with that piece,
it's not universal.
they're trying to monetize. They want to make money off of that. You feel what I'm saying?
Got it.
So they want to monetize the piece that can fix all of the machines. And so that's why most of the time when you go to McDonald's, the joint is not working because of, it's like at a standstill. It's just the machines are just there, and they're just, it's not that they broke. It's just like, well, they kind of broke, but the employees aren't allowed to fix it once it has the little error message on there.
I
so
mean,
they
because
just
that's
sit there
outside of your pay range.
Yeah, it's like, so when people be like, yo, the machine is broke, it's like, it's not broke. It's just they can't fix it. They have to call someone to come fix it. And it's just, it gets very, very combobulated. But I suggest y'all look that up on YouTube because it was very informative.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah. So
just go to Dairy Queen, guys.
Yes. And let them turn your Blizzard upside down. You feel what I'm saying? If they don't do that, you're supposed to get it free.
Really?
Ain't that right, showrunner? Yeah.
Oh.
He know from back in the day.
Now I want to try.
He know.
Now I want to go.
So if you ever go to Dairy Queen, they don't turn that Blizzard upside down. It's on the house. It is on the house, yo. No cap.
Cool.
I get Misties from there. I'm a Misty man myself. The slushy. I don't really like the Blizzards. I like the
Misty.
half and half. I like the half and half, half cherry, half blue raspberry mix. And then it turned purple. That's what I'm on. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's just me.
That perp.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah.
What's next? Let's see.
Let's talk about RIP really quickly here. To Greg Leaks.
Yeah.
I seen he died from colon cancer. That's Nene Leaks from Housewives. Husband. I definitely want to just take time to do that because I don't even watch Housewives like that.
I don't
but
either.
I know.
But you know Nene.
I know Nene and I know Greg. Like, you know what I'm saying? And a clip just resurfaced this week of when they was on a reunion show and he was, behind Nene and just kind of, defending her honor as a husband should.
Husband should, yeah.
And so
you could tell that he loved her, and that is really sad. Like I said, I'd never have watched any of the Housewives shows, but Nene. She's basically made like the franchise.
Yeah, she transcends like that franchise. So shout out.
That is really sad.
Yeah. Colon cancer is serious, man. Cancer in general is serious, but yeah, it's sad when I seen that, man.
Just emphasis on getting your annuals and
you gotta stay on top of it.
Take care of yourself.
Facts.
Also, this is in remembrance of Chadwick Boseman, but Howard renamed their fine arts building after Chadwick Boseman, so that's really nice too.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
I seen that. We was talking about him last episode, but yeah, I'm glad that they did that to honor him because he definitely contributed. His work ethic while he was here, all the biopics that he did, I mean, he did so much in such a short amount of time.
While sick.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, you got to look at all the biopics he did. James Brown, what's my man named? Jackie Robinson. He just... Come on, man. Thurgood Marshall. Come on,
like,
man.
you can tell that he had a mission. Like, he was fulfilling what he needed to do here on Earth. And that's,
his work going to live on. So, shout out to him.
Do you want to talk about your person, the baby?
Hey, hopefully we can have the baby on this show one day and he can sit down and talk to us about what even made him say what he said. And, the people got a little bit of straightening when it comes to the baby because, he met with 9 HIV organizations to apologize for his insensitive remarks. Hey, I think that's good, man. I do because it's like, bro, like you're showing that, look, okay, I was uneducated. Now I went and met with these people. Now I know more on the topic, whether it's coming from a genuine place or whether it's a
very good PR stunt.
Yeah, like whether it's a publicity stunt or not. I don't know that man's heart. You know what I'm saying? I know that I don't feel like he had, when he said the remarks, I don't think he had ill will against that community.
Yeah, he probably just had too many alcohol and drugs in his system.
But nonetheless, it came out very ignorantly. Like, and you have to, pay for that. But he's back doing shows. He's back putting out music videos and freestyles and back doing, back to regular scheduled programming. So,
people aren't satisfied though. I think someone tweeted, they're like, this isn't enough. You need to suck in the parking lot.
See, now that's too far. That's too far.
And,
I understand where they feel. Like, I understand why they feel like that. But, yeah, I mean, look, I haven't seen, hey, look, that to each his own. I'm off that topic, bro.
Yeah.
I'm off that topic.
So forgive and forget.
Yeah, I just feel like, with the cancel culture thing, like, I just feel like, man, it's just like,
I think we did our part. I do. Like,
we held them accountable for, but at what point do you move forward? You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I think this is the point.
Yeah, you can't stay there forever. You gotta move on with your life. Like, I don't think he had ill will in his heart, ill intentions against that community when he said it, but nonetheless, you said it, and you have to be responsible for what you say. Yeah, and you gotta stand by that. And so him doing this, it's no different from when they held Nick Cannon accountable for his action, for what he said on his podcast. And he had to go meet with rabbis and everything like that for, offending the Jewish community for his anti-Semitic remarks. Yeah. Like, those are two communities that you don't play with. Ever. And so they will get some straightening when it comes to that. And, I think it's good that he met with them. I think that topic of HIV, AIDS, all of that, it's a stigma, but there's a lot of myths and misinformation out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, maybe he was just misinformed, and that's why it came out so ignorant. But nonetheless, if this happens again, there's no excuse now. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, it's one thing when you don't know, but when you know, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, shout out to Baby for trying to.
Not shout out, but okay.
I'm not gonna cancel that man.
He's not canceled. It's just like, okay, all right, we'll see what happens next.
I still listen. I still listen to the Baby, like not as frequently as I did before the controversy, but when he drops freestyles, I'll listen to him. Like, he dropped a freestyle over a whole lot of money in this month.
Also, did he do something with Essence?
He did a freestyle over that song. People was like,
I just want to say,
it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
Essence didn't need no other body.
I'm dead.
It didn't need Justin, and it didn't need the Baby. Both of those could have gone. I didn't listen to the Baby's one. True. I listened to Justin's.
Well, Justin was on the actual remix. Does Justin Bieber have a
sale for features or something?
He was on the actual remix. The Baby just freestyled over it and put it out. Like, it was unofficial, but still. But I didn't really need either.
The song was perfect in its entirety.
But that's what happens with songs. They're gonna have remixes and they gonna, get bigger. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think nothing was wrong with it. But I mean, if I was Tim's, right? That's whose song.
It's Wizkid's song with Tim's feature.
So if I was Wizkid and I had the opportunity to get Justin Bieber on my song, I
would have made a different song.
I'm doing it.
I wouldn't have.
I'm doing it.
Mess like with that. Perfection.
I'm doing it like that because it's Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But at the same time, I mean, he said his joint needed some more seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't hitting like it was supposed to hit.
What song needed more seasoning?
No, Justin Bieber, when he hopped on the verse, like, he said he needed some more seasoning on his verse. He said it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give.
It did not give.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, at the end of the day,
it was giving very much just salt and pepper.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
We needed onion powder, garlic.
They said it needed more seasoning. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, hey, look. To each his own, but yeah, I understand. Business is business, man.
I guess
strictly financial.
Yeah. I didn't see this, but apparently J-Lo was spotted with tags left on her clothing.
That's your girl, and I seen that. How you feel about that? Yeah, I seen it.
I've been there before.
I think we've all been there before. To be honest, let's keep it a thou wow.
Let's be honest.
Let's keep it a thou wow.
I've been there before.
Look,
I usually will buy clothing for something specific, you know, like I don't always just buy things to keep forever and ever. Like usually I buy things and then get rid of it or whatever. And sometimes I buy it and take it back. So.
Hey, look, I've done it before. I ain't gonna say I'm a habitual taker back.
No, not habitual.
But I've done it once or two
Definitely
times. Money
have.
might get low, you know what I'm saying? You might have an appearance, you might need to show up in something.
Or
and
like
then,
I liked it for this event, but I didn't love it to keep it. So
hey, yeah,
just send it back.
it's a rental. It was a lease.
Shout out to
A clothing lease.
Right.
Closed lease. Like, yo, we took it back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since the pandemic, they don't let you try on stuff.
Yeah,
so,
that
you know
too.
what I'm saying? So it's like, you really kind of just got to guess if it fits you or not, for real. So I just was like, hey, I took it back. I was like, look, this ain't fit me how I wanted it to. It was too big. It was too baggy, whatever. And I took it back and got my money back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fine.
And I know it'll take y'all a week to put it back on my car, but put it back on my car, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I still
Yeah.
need it. I'm going to check. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to forget. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there
Who
before.
hasn't done that?
But I don't know if that, I mean, you think that's why she did it? Or,
Honestly, I think with the celebrities, they'll get like these designers that, I mean, the dresses cost thousands or the clothes, whatever. And then the designer might want the celebrity to wear it out so that it's seen, but it's like a loan. Like you can't keep it.
yeah, people do, the celebrities do that with jewelry too, though.
Yeah.
Like, if they have an event, they'll get decked in jewelry, but that's not their jewelry. They got to they can send that back.
But my thing is the tag piece. Like if I was a designer and I was giving it to a celebrity, I probably wouldn't tag it. Like
Yeah.
it would just be contracted that you wear this and then we receive it back.
Yeah,
That's
but it
it.
looks like it was like she was walking down some steps and looks like security was escorting her down the steps and then looked like the wind kind of got up under whatever it was and then the tag was exposed. That's the picture that I seen. So, but yeah, I mean,
And it could have just been a pure accident because I mean
when you rush it like
she
that,
has
you might just forget.
stylists that
Look,
probably just missed it or something.
I've forgotten to take off tags before too.
For sure.
And you be out in public thinking you fresh and then nobody, that's who you know who your real friends are.
That part.
Your real friends won't let you have stuff on your face, stuff in your beard, stuff in your teeth, tags on your clothes. Like, let's really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because your real friend's supposed to have your back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yo, shorties would like take pictures of their friends and won't tell shorty, hey, yo, pull your lace front down a little bit. Hey, yo, shorty, adjust your cheat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do as to others as you would have done unto you, the
No.
golden rule. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't want to, so you ever got in the car, you check your face, so I really had some glitter on my face this whole time, or I really had something on my face this whole time, and y'all just let that rock. Like, I'd rather y'all call me out and
Definitely
be like,
feel
hey,
some type of way.
you feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, tell me, like, yo, you slipping, yo, get this. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you just, like, if you a woman, or even care if you my mans, like, yo, just like, yo, bro, you got some, yo, I had to get something off you, or you got some lint on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm big on lint. I wear a lot of black. Hey,
You definitely
bro,
got
I
that
need
lint roller.
I need that lint roller, bro. When I make it, I'm gonna have a professional lint roller. That's all you gonna do 24/7. Yo, if I have on black, yo, just lint roll me, bro. You feel me? That's what I
No,
need.
that is
You know what
like
I'm
your
saying?
obsession.
Like,
I noticed.
I don't like lint. And like when I look at the playback, I be like, damn, I got some lint on me. Why ain't nobody telling me? Y'all supposed to have my business display. But no, for real though. I think people should just have that honesty though, because it's not coming from a place of vindictiveness. It's coming from a place of, yo, I care about you, yo, tighten up and make sure you good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, your tie crooked. Let me make sure you good. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
for real though, like, that's the type of friend that I am. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because when you seen out with me, you a representation of me too, because we out together.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's just like, that's how I am. But
Choose your friends wisely.
facts.
But yeah, that's all I got for this week.
Hey, I think this was another good episode, another great episode of
Another
I May
great
Get in
one.
Trouble for This. It's your boy T.Cooke. Let them know where they can follow you if they're not following you already.
Briaunna Monet on Instagram, Twitter, B Monet on TikTok. Follow I May Get in Trouble for This on YouTube, and at the Trouble Pod on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok as well. Like,
Yeah.
comment, subscribe.
Yes, definitely do that. Follow me at The Cookbook on Twitter. Follow me at T.Cooke Official on Instagram. Follow the showrunner too.
Yeah.
B.Easy. No cap on Instagram.
Where would we be without Be Easy?
Yeah, that's a fact. So follow him too. And yeah, tap in, yo. Every Tuesdays for Trouble Tuesdays. It's been another episode. We out. Peace.